This recording is for the Salt and Gold article in response. This is the writing the response part. So this recording is to help you formulate and guide you in your paragraph writing. So anytime we have a prompt, we first need to read it all the way through. So this says, the salt and gold trade was very valuable and had a significant impact on the Kingdom of Ghana. How did the salt and gold trade impact the Kingdom of Ghana? Write a paragraph response with text evidence to support your answer, which is a RACER paragraph. So if you have not fully annotated the article yet, I want you to stop this video right now and go watch the annotation video first. You'll need to have a clear understanding of what's going on in the article before you'll be able to write your paragraph. So essentially, we need to try and figure out, how did the salt and gold trade impact the Kingdom of Ghana? So impact is a synonym for effect. So essentially, what was the effect on the Kingdom of Ghana? And we are going to follow the RACER structure here. Now, as a reminder, this is just guided writing. So I'm not writing the whole paragraph for you, but I'm going to provide you with sentence frames to help guide you through writing the whole paragraph. You still will have to use your own words and to utilize your brain to formulate your own sentences. But this is a great place to start and to follow along if you get stuck. So we need to walk ourselves through the entire RACER strategy. So first, we're going to restate the question. So the question is, how did the salt and gold trade impact the Kingdom of Ghana? We can start that by saying, the salt and gold trade impacted Ghana by, and then you need to state the impact. Okay, what was the effect here? Now, as a reminder, anytime I do brackets here, those should not show up on your final paragraph. Rather, anytime you see brackets, that should trigger in your brain, oh, that's where I need to put my own words. That's where I need to include my own thinking, right? So the salt and gold trade impacted Ghana by, and then you need to think to yourself, how did it impact or affect the Kingdom of Ghana? Was it a positive thing? Was it a negative thing? Did it give them lots of riches and wealth? Was it something that was very bad for them? You need to decide and essentially complete the sentence there. That's answering the question. So now we've done R and A already. Next, we will need to cite evidence. In order to do that, we need to cite our article first. So we can say, according to the article, salt worth its weight in gold, which is the name of the article. It states, this is where you need to type a direct quote that supports your topic sentence. So when I say supports your topic sentence, you need to figure out, well, did you think it was a positive or a negative thing? If you said the salt and gold trade was a positive thing for Ghana, you'll need to find a quote that shows that it was a positive thing. If you decided it was a negative thing, you need to find a quote that shows it was a negative thing and type it directly, exactly. No paraphrasing or summarizing here. Because we've cited it, it's okay to type it word for word. It's not considered plagiarism because we've properly cited it. Try to keep your quote to one sentence. Any more than that, and your paragraph is mostly quote, not your own thinking. We want your paragraphs to be our own thinking, not just quoted material. So try and stick to only one sentence here, and then you'll use your explanation to clarify anything in your quote. Next up, we have E. We need to explain our evidence. Now, when we explain our evidence, this is 100% in our own words, which is why all of these guiding questions are going to be written in brackets. Again, these questions are meant to help you formulate your own sentences, not just type out word for word here what I'm about to do on your screen. So your explanation is 2 to 3 sentences in your own words that explains the impact of the salt and gold trade on Ghana. So this is where you show me your thinking. Why was it positive or negative, depending on which one you picked? How do you know that? What happened? All of these things is how you're going to explain step by step the impact of the salt and gold trade on Ghana. So you need to think about, how was the salt and gold trade benefiting Ghana? Or was it benefiting Ghana? Maybe it was, you think it's a negative. If you thought it was a negative, how was it a negative for Ghana? What did it do to them? What happened that made you believe it was a negative? Okay, so you have to explain your own thinking, 2 to 3 sentences. Think about it as if you're having a conversation with me. What happened? Why'd you pick positive or why'd you pick negative? Okay. Then finally, we need to rephrase or restate our topic sentence to conclude our paragraph. This doesn't have to be fancy. It can be something as simple as saying, this shows how the salt and gold trade impacted Kingdom of Ghana. Boom. Done. Now, I highly recommend that you read your paragraph to somebody in your family. If they're confused, that means you need a little more here in your explanation. Okay, let them ask you questions. Revise your paragraph as necessary. Again, anytime you hit brackets in a guided writing like this, that means that that should be in your own words. So, stating the impact, that will be in your own words. Let's see, where's my highlighter? Okay, that'll be in your own words. Your quote, that won't be in your own words, but I can't tell you what quote to pick. That's up to you. This part, your explanation, is 100% in your own words. Okay, so everything that's highlighted in blue is going to be in your own words. Everything in the black font, it's okay to use the sentence frame I gave you, but everything else needs to be from your own brain. So was it a positive or a negative? Pick your quote. It's not going to be the same as your friend's quote. And then 2 to 3 sentences explaining the impact. Right? Now in class, be ready, because I'm going to call on people to read your paragraph.